Let's keep it real. Almost every keyboard you buy throws in one of these little combo tools in. Some are better than others, but the more I use these, the more I begin to hate them. Now, if you've been in the mechanical keyboard hobby for any amount of time, you know that the process of removing keycaps is not one that saves you any time. And don't even get me started on switches. But I think I might have found a nice little solution to get you done modifying your board and back to living the life that you kinda have. This little tool by Kemove came in the mail, and I'm excited to see how it performs. The packaging is really simple, so I won't bore you there. But once you get it out, it's a pretty peculiar looking device. One side with the floppy keycap puller mechanism that I'm not so sure about yet. But this button that triggers the switch remove is actually pretty promising. Now on their website, Kemove has a number of interesting keyboard related products, even a shaft puller and the P10 2-in-1 remover in 5 colors, including the one I have here, which is the blue version. But if this thing saves you any time, I'd definitely say you're getting your money's worth, considering it's $12.99 on sale. But enough about that, let's put this thing to work getting this board stripped down. Here we have the Yunzi AL71 pre-build with Peach V2 linear switches, some keycaps that came in the box that look a lot like GMK Shellcode. I also just recently reviewed this keyboard, so if you want, you can check that out here right after the video. This keyboard is a 65%, or maybe it's a 71%, I'm not sure. I will be taking off everything because I'm switching out the switches, but we're starting with the keycap. Now I'm gonna be setting a little iPhone timer and doing my absolute best. Let's check it out.
All right, man, so when you're doing this at tip-top speeds like I'm trying to do right now, you need extreme focus. And that's something I don't think I really have, but I'm going as fast as I can. In all seriousness though, my best advice for this would just be to not really care where your keycaps are going. Prioritize the actual amount of time that you want to spend doing this, because you know, building a keyboard, it really adds up over time. Look at that time. Can you beat it?
Well, that took about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm not quite sure how fast it would have been with the standard one, but this little thing is a little wonky, honestly. I typically like to grab 2 or 3 keycaps at once, but this one really only allows me to grab 1 at a time, mostly because of the size of the grabber. They also don't really snap into place very well, so I'll be holding it together kind of like this. Not the most efficient, but it works. But hey, let's get at these switches. Hey now, this is kind of satisfying, but for nothing else, this is in-game switch removal to keep it a buck. Now let's hit this timer again and see what's going on.
All right, now this is about the time where things start to go a little bit wrong. I mean, at least get real. I'm not doing that bad, am I? No, but the switches process was noticeably slower than the keycaps one. That's one thing I can note. But while I'm sweating and trying to complete this task, I realized I was holding the button a little bit throughout the first part of it, but I'd minus maybe about 10 seconds or so. My fault.
It's not too bad for real. I mean, I had a couple snags that slowed me down a ton, but I really love the little button to eject, honestly. Ultimately, it's a pretty cool switch puller. Keycap side of it could use a little bit of work, but all in all, it's a solid little find. If you're interested in getting one, I do have a link down in the description below, but let me know what you think of this little device in the comments. I appreciate you watching and making it this far into the vid, man. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because I got a ton of great videos discussing keyboards and cool tech finds, you know, the whole 9. But until next time, my name is Zeke of Zeke Digital. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.